Hey, thank you so much for being here. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm back with another good one. This is a really, really good one. The reason why this is a really, really good one is because this is a warning for you and I. For you and I. For those that's been programmed and been indoctrinated to be a real YNs, young ninjas, young Nagams, right? On demon time and everything else, right? Those that are participating in these acts of violence, murder, death, kill, backstabbing, backdooring. This is for you. And this is for all the people all around the world, especially, yeah, this is a big campaign all around the world, especially in America, right? They trying to do away with juveniles, basically. They want to charge a juvenile with as adults. So if you murder, death, kill somebody, basically, you're going to get 25 to life, straight up. And those that already have felonies and things like that, there's not going to be no bond, no bail for you. Once you get caught with this act, that's it, no bail. You staying in there. That's it. Until you beat your case, until you prove your case. So, it's going to be a big campaign. A lot of crime going on. This is why on my last video, what I just said about basically about starting your career. About starting your career, right? Which is really, really important. This is why I'm trying to catch you right now to try to reverse some of these acts that we are doing. But some of us are so comfortable with doing these acts. What jobs are going to hire you? Who's going to hire you? Because you don't got no job history. Listen, let me tell you something, man. But there's a way. This is why you got to have faith. This is why you have to believe it. This is why I said this is a big campaign to get in tune with your spirituality. Ain't nobody giving it up like this. Ain't nobody telling you this because ain't nobody cares. Because they getting paid while you commit murder, death, kill out in the street in our communities. A lot of these YouTubers, they don't really care about what you're doing. They're not going to tell you what's really going on and to stop this, because if you start doing crime and you start having emotional movement and being stagnant on the corner, you really get your life together, what are they going to talk about? How they going to get money? How they going to feed their family? So by you committing crimes and murder, death, kill, selling drugs and doing all these other things, right, they getting paid off your demise. It's a circle. It's a big cycle. And this is why on my platform, I'm trying to deter you from doing these things. This is why my numbers are not really in the thousands. It's not in the thousands, because the things that I'm talking about, it go against actually what's being promoted on a lot of these platforms, and a lot of these YouTubers are promoting violence, murder, death, kill, so that you can run the numbers up, and all the snitching is being talked about, the snitching, and I don't want to hear that. If you're not going to give a solution, right, to get our youth and our future out the streets, why are you talking about that? You're talking about it basically because you want to run up the numbers, get views, and get subscribers and fans, right? So you can get more money, basically, off people's demise and ignorance and making bad choices in their life. This is why I'm here to warn all of us. There's not going to be no bail for you. Those that commit crime and got felonies and you doing violence, there's not going to be no bail for you. So the jails are going to be crowded. These are some of the plans. So you don't have to believe me or not. I want you to believe me, because most of the things that I'm telling you, that I told you last year, that this was going to happen. If you go like 6 months ago inside of my videos, I was warning us, to stop the shooting, the killing, to stop all of these things, because they are plotting and planning and making plans for you, basically. So there's not going to be no bail. There's not going to be no bond. There's not going to be no bail for you. So you doing these acts, they're going to lock you up. You're going to become somebody bad. So I'm just saying, make a choice, make a decision what you want to do. This is why I put up this video about the military. The military got applications out there. You can start your life off just with that. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, prince and princess, this is why I don't want the future and children to do these acts, because they see this each and every day and they think that this is the right way to go, but actually this is a setup for your demise at the end. And most individuals are not going to talk about this. Of course, I'm going to keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it until each and every last one of us, right, stop doing these acts. At least one person. If I can get one person, I did my job. I did my job. So, this is just bring awareness. This is just to bring awareness. Will the Supreme Court, right, and will those that's over Trump sign off on this bill? Yes. Yes, because the citizens is talking about the violence and crime and they want change. And why they allowing individuals to do these sick acts of violence and murder and come out on bail? So people's talking. So they're gonna sign that. And once they sign that, and then the youth are using more guns, they're getting younger and younger. Trigger pullers, right? They're getting younger and younger. Somebody providing them with the guns. That's why they're gonna hit them with adult charges, and they're gonna be facing life in prison. So that's to end your bloodline. That's to end your bloodline where you cannot make no children. You too young. So I want you guys to get a heads up about the things that's going to take place and the plannings that's taking place. And this been planned 50 years ago. They just activate pressing the buttons. They already know that you have a weak mentality, right? And that you are easy persuaded by fame, fortune, and riches, drugs, and alcohol, and all these other things, right, in this gangster persona life. That's the reward. It's jail, death, murder. That's the reward. So I want you to understand this from a spiritual point of view, from a brother that lived that life and actually stood on business and removed myself out of that life. So if I can do it, you can do it. Right? I gave you so many options, so many videos to get you towards the right path and not the wrong path. This is why we unravel and we uncover and unearth a lot of secrets that is hidden from us, because we are actively smoking and drinking. We don't have time to really be in social media or to really be in spirituality. A lot of things is on social media is misleading. But once you go into spirituality, the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, with his help will be revealed to you some dark secrets and some hideous secrets and evil secrets, right? That's plotting and planning to get you. It's an actual fact. This is why this channel is being overshadowed and not getting hundreds of views. And I want you to understand that this channel is the dopest channel, and this channel, with the help of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, is going to help us to get through and push through where there's darkness, which is overspreading us. So yes, there's not going to be no bail or no bond for the juveniles and for those that committed crimes before, if you are still doing the crime. All I'm asking to see if your guys can stop doing this, because they're going to come hard at you. They're going to come hard. They're going to lock you up. So the time right now is to do it right now, when you have the opportunity to do it. Don't wait until they get you in the YME pens, right, or locked up on Rikers Island and the ball pit therapy, and you hit with all of these charges and stuff like that. So don't wait for that. I encourage you, I urge you to take control of your life and your decisions right now. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen all around the world, right? Because, like I said, if I did it, you can do it. You can beat the odds when the odds is against you, and the odds are against us in every type of level. And stay tuned, because I got a couple of more other videos that I want to hit you with. Now, I'm not saying that everything on the news is accurate, but they're already giving you bits and pieces about a lot of things. We already see the clusters, right, and the Legionella disease in the water, in the AC units. We see that HIV is back, the numbers is growing. We also see that COVID is back, is growing amongst us. So we are being hit with all these demons. The COVID demon, the cluster demon, the Legionella demons, HIV and AIDS demons, cigarettes demon, alcohol demon, trapping for sneakers and wear demon, sugar demon, and everything else, inadequate education demon, no guardians demon, no information demon. And the ultimate demon is to trick you to believe that there's no almighty creator of the universe of existence. That's right. So I'm here to try to improve our conditions just a little bit with these videos and with this dope content, so that you can try to unravel a lot of darkness and a lot of blind spots that's in your life to help you get through. So I want you guys to have an amazing Sunday. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.